The next step now is to create a data-driven validation. So we want to go ahead and, as usual, if you go to the feature, you'll go into form fill. You can actually from here directly create this new thing. So let's do validate user. So, or validate user info. So we create inside form validate user info. And here, of course, we said it was form fill and never reload. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that, when we just save it, it's usually on this state. So let's make sure that we hit that button to show users in database. But if it's already showing, why you generate an error? It doesn't matter. So if we have a problem here, let's just put condition to give a warning. So that means that if I run it and we don't have that button, you see, it won't fail. It will just create a warning in that case, okay? And then we want to create a data-driven validation here. So what we'll do is, I'm now, because I know what data I want to have, I can kind of set up the test case for success. Of course, I can do it manually, but here, if I do parameter, I can actually say, okay, this is going to be first name, and use quotes, first name, and I'll use quotes Mats, and then I want to validate last name Ljunggren. And if we're lucky, Boozang will be able to auto generate that, oh yeah, this is the data we're looking for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a data validation. So I'll do validate. Oh wait, I need to make sure that this is open, okay? I need to use validate and then data, and I'll highlight this whole thing to validate that the user exists. So I'll highlight the whole thing here. And as you can see, it already knows that I'm looking for last name, first name. And as you see, I had two of my last name, so it got a little bit tricked. So let's just remove that one and maybe put first name first. It doesn't really matter. But what you can see now is you have a successful validation because it knows that it was looking for first name Mats, last name Ljunggren. So that's how simple it was to create. And to be really sure that you have a good data-driven validation, let's make sure to remove Mats Ljunggren and make sure that this one fails. And there you can see you have a failure and it shows, well, it can't find first name Mats. So that's how simple it is in Boozang to create a data-driven validation. So now we can tie all this together.